What's up guys, and welcome back to On the Shelf with my way overdue review of this Mythos Boba Fett. I got this from Sideshow Collectibles for $250, and out of all these Star Wars things that I have from them, this is one of my favorites, and why would it not be? It's Boba Fett. Because this review is so late, it's probably not going to be as in-depth as I would otherwise want to do, so I hope you bear with me here. But if you came across this on their website or somewhere else and you were wondering if it's worth getting, your simple answer is yes, of course it is. This Boba Fett is of course 1/6 scale, so it stands about a foot tall, and just like any of the other figures like this, they are incredibly posable. It's pretty easy to move the head around or change the arms to be in different orientations. You can also switch out hands if you really wanted to, which allows you to have Boba Fett hold different weapons if desired. What's interesting about this Mythos piece though is that it's actually one of the tamer collectibles that I've seen, especially when it comes to all the accessories that you get. Yes, this does come with a good amount of weapons, including his iconic blaster and a knife as well, but there aren't like any flames for the jetpack or alternative heads or anything like that, which you might get in other versions of these collectibles. Nope, what you see here is pretty much what you get, and you know what, I really like that. One of the downsides to these hundreds of dollars worth of figures is that unfortunately oftentimes half the stuff you buy ends up not even being used, which just doesn't make sense to me, so something like this is pretty perfect. But what about the quality of this Boba Fett itself? Well, I'm happy to say it's pretty top tier, as you would expect from Sideshow. All the painting and weathering is done exquisitely. For instance, one of my favorite areas is the weathering on his forearm here, but it's not just that there. You also get these like highly detailed lightsabers, which are not from named characters. There's weathering on his backpack, which looks really awesome, and even the cloth and robe that he wears definitely looks like he's been in the Tatooine sun for quite some time. But of course, underneath that, you do have his recognizable Boba Fett armor, including the shoulder pads, which stand out pretty nicely. Overall, it's really easy to see that this Boba Fett, just from a different universe that we haven't seen, but one that I probably would really like to, especially after the disappointment of Season 1 of Book of Boba Fett. Honestly, if you are a fan of Boba Fett, this is pretty much a must-have to your collection because it's just that awesome. With the lightsabers and various weapons, it really makes him be the bounty hunter slash Jedi killer that people expected him to be. I feel like you won't be disappointed in your purchase, as having him has been a great addition to my collection. Now, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this version of Boba Fett, or who else should I consider getting. Please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already, as it helps me out a whole ton. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.